So let me introduce myself first. So my name is Syafiq Farhan as a product manager AutoCAD System Sdn Bhd. And today's topic, we are going to talk about AutoCAD Plant 3D platform modeling. Okay, so if you have any inquiry, any question want to ask, do not hesitate, just type into the comment section or into the, maybe you want to chat personally, you can also chat personally. Okay, so I try to answer everything, every single question live. So this will be the topics for today's free online lessons. Okay, so first thing first, we need to know about how to get access on Plant 3D. So if you only purchase, or your company already purchased AutoCAD itself, you already have the Plant 3D software. Okay, so AutoCAD itself, AutoCAD with a specialized toolset already included this Plant 3D. Okay, AutoCAD with Plant 3D. Okay, but if you go with AISC collection, so there you will have extra capability to do platform designing. Okay, so for example, in this architecture, engineering, construction, so you are able to access Plant 3D, okay, and also able to access advanced steel to create a detailed structure, and Navisworks to create a clash checking. While for product design manufacturing collection, so this one is more focused on equipment designing. So let's check on the common workflow. So this will be the basic idea on what we are going to do in Plant 3D. So our focus for today is about equipment and piping. Okay, so this PNID also available in Plant 3D. Just need to create your 2D PNID. Okay, so all the symbols, or you want to create custom symbols, are available directly in AutoCAD Plant 3D. Okay, just try to create your own symbols later. So this will be the basic workflow. Autodesk Plant design workflow. So the general design and drafting, and normally this one are created using AutoCAD 2D. Okay, after you're done with the general design, okay, you can go to PNID. So this PNID need to use Plant 3D. So the 3D modeling and documentation. So this 3D modeling are also able to create a GA design. Okay, GA drawing. Okay, equipment and skirt, structural and detailing, project visualization and review, and that will be the most common workflow. So if you want to make a very detailed workflow, you cannot use only Plant 3D for sure. So these are the idea on the detail one. So you require to install more than one software. Okay, so this example, this workflow or focus on creating detailed equipment, not detailed structural. So if I want to create a detailed equipment in my plant, so I need to install Plant 3D for PNID drafting together with 3D piping and spool drawing with a structural and ortho drawing. Plus for the detailed equipment, I need to install this thing, equipment and skid design. For this inventor professional able to do this thing. Okay, and also AutoCAD MEP to create a MEP service. MEP stands for mechanical, electrical, plumbing. Okay, because normally in a platform we also have a cable tray. Okay, that we require to add into the 3D model. So what you are able to do, you just need to use an extract concept, extract your cable tray to your plant. Okay, and check everything in the Navisworks. Right, so I will go to the software directly. So this idea, if you are zero with a Plant 3D, I will show you the first step, which is I want to create a new project. So click here to create a new project at this left side. So let's name it as a AutoCAD free online lesson. Okay, hit next. So the second pages, I can choose either I want to choose as an imperial or matrix or a mixed matrix. Okay, so in this case I choose inch mixed matrix. Hit next and choose also this one is for only focus for PNID, which is not important for this current activity. And after done, click finish. Okay, so that's how easy we are able to create a new project for our plant 3D design. Okay, after you're done with creating new project, so you will see at this left side, PNID, plant 3D, spec over here. Okay, this spec, you can delete everything. Okay, so you can delete everything and then just put your related spec into this project. And also this one is a related file. If you have an inventor file, or if you have the Navisworks file that you link together with this project, and then you just need to click here. Okay, so the idea of creating one platform, you need to do this thing. So I give you the first idea. So I just need to create a new folder first, platform 1. Okay, if you have more than one, later you can create another folder. So inside this platform, we also can create a new folder, which is structure, piping, and equipment, EQ. Okay, so I will prefer to start with my structure drawing first. Okay, so I just click on this structure, right click, new drawing, and then I just make it as a ST01. Since this one is a first structural item. Okay, so the idea that I try to create, the platform that I try to model for this pre-on lesson within this 30 minutes. So if you check back to my poster that I post, so I try to make it something look like this. Okay, all the structure will be inside here and equipment also together with the equipment here. I will just put into the model. Okay, so I will start with creating the structure. So for structure, at this top area for 3D piping workspace, I just need to go to this structure tab, start with this grid. So for this grid, I just fix with using this value 1000, 2000, and 3000, or I just add another one, 4000. So just copy, paste to the bottom, click on this button. Okay, change the font size to the better one. Hit print. Okay, let me check again. So if you face any problem with your design, you can click on this structure edit, click here. Oh, this one is 40,000. Click again and then hit OK. So now it's look nice. Okay, so when you want to insert a new thing, so for example, the members or the footing, so you can check into this setting first. So this setting make you to able to change the size or material or everything. Okay, for example, I want to change the setting for footing, click here. So this will be the size for my footing. So 300 times 300 times 335 as this code. Okay, I can just directly use simple method by clicking and then press enter to repeat the process. Since we already have AutoCAD basic skills, so now we also able to do copy using the normal method. CO enter from here 1000. Okay, so another value 2000. 3000 and 4000. Yep. Okay, so after you're done with creating the footing, so you are able to create the structure. Structure also same, you just need to go to this member setting, try to look for the related size structure that you require. Okay, for this case, I don't want to change the orientation or anything. I just want to create the structure with the height. So in this case, width difficult for me to get the endpoint, so then I just need to rotate. Okay, click here to here. Okay, after you're done with one row, you can copy to another row. Okay, so this case, I have misclicked one item. Okay, and go back and click. Yeah, done. So just the same process, you can choose the structure and then you can just directly copy to another side. Okay, so for this case, I just want to copy to the left side, which is 4,000. Okay, now I already get my structure over here. Okay, so I go back to the 2D wireframe. Okay, so the normal concept of creating structural, okay, when you're already done with this thing, okay, the normal concept, the first idea, basically we are also able to create a layer. Okay, in this case, I want to make a grid layer, also create a new layer for footing. Okay, so the main reason why later easy for me to hide or isolate. Okay, for the grids, I want to change to the blue color. The blue color. Okay, and for the footing, I want to change into the red, bit red and light pink. Okay, and the members probably like yellow. Okay, so what I can do now, I just can click and change the layer like a normal concept. Okay, for the footing, more easy for me if I choose from this bottom view. Okay, just need to select properly, click footing. Okay, while for the members, a bit difficult for me because they have a grids here. So then I can just temporarily hide and then choose back the actual one, change to, sorry, this one is member. Yeah. Okay, so I just try to skip a few and I try to make it a detailed one. So in this case, I want to make it the, what we call it as the plate or the grating. So in this case, I just need to change this shape model to line model to make it only, you only see the symbols here for footing and members, which is easy for me to create the grating. So for the grating, click on this plate, choose grating, thickness and scale, you can change to 50. Okay, and then just click wherever that you require to put the grate. So in this case, because they have 2 steps later that we require to add, then I just need to do it something like this. Oh, sorry, I just misclicked a few points. Okay, from here to here, here, and yeah, this will be the right point. Okay, so whenever that you click a you misclick into a certain point, then you just need to double check back. Okay, if you really misclick, okay, you can undo and then try to redo the item again. Okay, done. Okay, so line model, we cannot see the grating, so I just need to change to shape model. Okay, so now we are able to see the grating. Okay, so at this area also, if I want to insert the grating, also we are able to do. So for example, here I just want to insert the grating from this point. Okay, so from this line. So I just roughly make sure that I have on my object snap. So again, click on this plate, create, and from this line, okay, from this line to this line, okay, to this line, control right click. More easy for me if I click on the perpendicular, okay, click anywhere here, control right click, perpendicular again, perpendicular, and then close. Okay, so I already have this thing. So in this case, because we want to create a stair, so we need to do an incline line. So for example, for this case, I want to create an incline line, so very easy. So just need to create L, enter, click from this line to this line. Okay, while for the bottom one, also line here to here. Okay, because I also want to do at this bottom, here to here. So for temporary, these two objects, we are able to right click and hide object. So if you don't create a layer, you can use this method. Okay, so since you already have the line, for sure that you have the midpoint, midpoint to midpoint. So the incline line. So, but for this case, if I want to create the line, okay, so what I need to do from this midpoint, okay, I just need to make sure that this are going to have the same height, 2000, and then go to this area 1500, and then you can snap back to the point. Okay, this will be only the reference line for the stair. Okay, for this case, click on this stair point. Okay, so stair from this point to this point. Okay, for example, I try to create from here, from this point to this point. Am I using the wrong layer? Everything okay here, but I cannot see. Wait, let's go check an object isolation. So from here to here, stair. So let's check on the stair setting first, because I just worry the stair is too small. Okay, so everything just nice right here. Okay, so this stair just need to click on this simple step from here to here only. Then it will create the stair for you actually. Okay, but it's okay if you still want to create, or you also able to create the ladder. So for example, this case, I want to create a ladder from one point, click to down button, and then click the distance. Okay, now you can see the ladder here. So can choose all the dummy line. Okay, that's why we need to have layer. So easy for us to delete all the layer later on. Okay, so in this case, when you already done with this thing, you also can do railing and everything. 1, 2 to here, to here, to the down button. Okay, and then also go the railing to this side. To here, 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 and here. Okay, so that will be the general idea for the structure. Okay, but for sure, if you want to make a detailed structure, so because Plant 3D are only able to create a conceptual structure. Okay, if you want to make it a bolt connection, you need to have advanced steel. Okay, so why? Because in this Plant 3D structure, they will have one button to export as a advanced steel XML export. Okay, you can export as advanced steel, and then all your bolt connection can be combined back to this Plant platform later on. Okay, so the concept done for structure. Click here, save. Okay, to make it my equipment. So because I already have my structure as a reference, so what I can do, I can just right click and create a new drawing, which I name it as a EQ01. Okay, so structure already done, and I want to insert here. So using normal superimpose, or you can use extract, the most powerful command. Extract. Click here, attach drawing, look for the proper projects. Okay, so that's why this one is a AutoCAD FOL. So I just need to look for this folder, Plant 3D model, platform 1, ST, click. Okay, so tips and tricks, don't click on these two things. Okay, whenever that you click on these two things, your structural are not to scale from the existing one that you already create. Okay, so just don't make sure that don't tick on these two. If you want to make it in a proper coordinate, when you create a structure, you just need to insert the grids at a proper coordinate directly. So that will be the idea. Then hit OK. Okay, my structure over here are done. So I want to hide the grid. So go back to my structure drawing, click grids, make hide this one, and then click save again. So this extract, when I go back to my original equipment file, so I can reload back my structure, which already remove the grid. Yeah. Okay, basically we can remove the grid. We can either isolate, also can be done. Okay, so for equipment, I just need to go to this home tab, equipment create. So let's start with a simple pump first. So when I click create equipment, so I can go to this drop down icon to look for example, I want to create a pump, centrifugal pump. So this will be the area that you require to change the value. Okay. Okay, so if you want to change the value, for example, I want to choose another type of pump, the hose pump. Okay, so I just need to change the value here and then click and insert to my model over here. Change to shaded. Okay, so this will be the basic 3D graphics equipment. But if you require to create a detailed equipment design, so like I mentioned at the beginning of my presentation, you need to use Inventor, because Inventor able to import that particular assembly as AISC and import to here. Okay, so I already done with my equipment and I want to insert another equipment, which is a tank or vessel. So click on this create, look for tank or vessel. Okay, so this one, in this case, I just choose vertical one. So this one is basically the sequence of your object. Topospheric means a spherical at the top, the head of your tank. Then cylinder, cone, cylinder, and also topospherical head again. So for example, I don't want to change any size here. Later you can change the diameter, everything at this right side. So I just need to click here and insert to this location. Okay, I see that my tank is too big for my structure. So what I can do in this button equipment here, okay, in this panel, I can click on this edit or modify again my equipment, click back. So this will be the sequence. So the topospheric at the top one, and then you will see the cylinder, cone, again the cylinder, and the leg with the head again. So the most problematic area, which is this height, so which is the second one. So the height is 10,000. So I just need to change to 2,000 and then hit apply, and it will be updated into the drawing. Okay, so now I can move this one just using a normal method of move, using just a same skill of moving item in AutoCAD. Okay, so this case, I just move to this point. Okay, you're also able to insert more items here. So if you want to make it a horizontal one, so you just need to click here, change the tank, or this time I want to go with a vessel, horizontal. Okay, so this one, topospheric, cylinder, topospheric. But when I insert here, they have no saddle for this item. Okay, then I just need to click and edit again, need to insert the trim. Okay, to insert the saddle here. Okay, or you don't want to insert this type, okay, you can look for another item here. Okay, on the cylinder, click. Okay, so for example, at the flange, body flange also can be done here. Okay, apply. Okay. Okay, so this one you just need to adjust the distance between your body flange or anything here. Okay, so this one I just need to change to 2500 and hit anywhere. Okay, done. Okay, whenever that you insert equipment, make sure that you know about the nozzle, because the nozzle is the most important area if you want to insert a pipe later on. Okay, for example, this nozzle, okay, if I click, I press Control and click, okay, press Control and click. For pump, nothing changes, but for equipment, okay, for the big equipment, for example, this tank or vessel, if I want to edit or get info, so I just need to go mouse over, and then if I want to edit, Control and click. Okay, then you will see these pencil symbols, edit nozzle. Okay, so this case, they are using 4-inch with pressure class 300. Okay, so nozzle flange 4-inch nominal diameter, FF stands for flat face, pressure class, raised face, and also the ring one, RTJ. Okay, you can choose. So I give you an example to create a piping directly from here. So whenever that I created this equipment, so I can click and draw the pipe. Okay, so the auto flange are available. You can see directly in the model. Okay, so the yellow color of flange here. Okay, can click on this location, go to the down button. Okay, but this method are not recommended if you want to study about the clash detection later on, because later you cannot split on the piping drawing, okay, in the Navisworks later. So what I recommend you to do, so you can save this file, okay, you can save this file and then go back to this piping, create a new drawing, PP01. PP01. Sorry. PP01. Okay, just a same concept like equipment, extract. Okay, since I already have my structure in my equipment drawing, so I just need to insert my equipment drawing only. So equipment here, open. Okay, nothing to do. Okay. Okay, so nothing to do, just okay. Okay, so over here I can create a pipe. So in this area, I know that I use 4-inch. So I just need to choose 4-inch, 300 pressure class spec, wrote a pipe from here, and then can draw directly. Control Z, Control right click to change the orientation. Control right click to change the orientation. Okay, and then can insert hanger or anything. Okay, whenever that you know, whenever you create a pipe, you can insert a hanger, pipe support here, the clamp or anything here. Okay, just insert here, for example. Okay, if they have another structure at the top area. Okay, so that's how we work, how to create a platform design. Okay, but just now I did mention about the integration between software. So if you are working with a detailed structure, okay, not a detailed equipment, you just require to have a conceptual modeling. Okay, then AISC collection is the best solution because you can go with AutoCAD plus Plant 3D and MEP. Okay, or you want to use Revit MEP. Okay, Revit to create a cable tray also can be done. Then you can transfer your structure to advanced steel, do the analysis using robot structural. But if you want to do the equipment, the detailed equipment, so go with product design manufacturing collection. So because already have the same Plant 3D, MEP, okay, clash checking, Navisworks, okay, just the same like AEC. Okay, so for equipment, this detailed design, you can use Inventor Pro, and to do FEA analysis, use Nastran InCAD. So that will be the most proper things that you need to try to know first. What are your company more focus more? Okay. So if So far I don't receive any question on the chat. Okay, later I will check on the Facebook Live. Okay, so if you want to view back this video, because I believe after this, if you want to practice, you need to see back the recorded session. Okay, you can go to our website acadsystem.com, go to the footer, the downside. Either you can go to our Facebook, or more easy, you can go to our YouTube channel. Okay, so we will publish the video, the recorded video at our YouTube channel, and also currently live on our Facebook. Okay, so at this moment, still no question. Okay, so thanks for everyone that joined while I'm doing presentation. Okay, thanks Mr. Zainal. CA from Safran Engineering. Okay, Abdul Halim. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Okay, don't forget to join our next week, which is this one. I think also good topics. Okay, so model coordination in BIM Collaborate Pro. Okay, I have a few questions here. So I have AEC. If I draw steel platform in Plant 3D, then export back to Revit. If I draw steel platform in Plant 3D, then export back. Okay, whenever that, because good things using the AutoCAD solution, when you export to Plant 3D, when you create your 3D structure using Plant 3D, okay, because I believe that this one is very easy, right? Okay, you can create easily using Plant 3D, export to Advanced Steel. Okay, you do the detailing using Advanced Steel, and then can save as IFC, open in Revit. Okay, I hope I can answer your question. Can analyze the platform capability. Yep, but you can analyze. Okay, thanks, Mr. Abdul Halim, for your question. Okay, you can analyze your platform capability. You need to have this thing. Okay, so you need to have for the structural capability, you need to have this AEC collection, because this solution have robot structure analysis. Okay, but if you want to analyze the capability of your equipment, okay, this inventor. Okay, but your question is a platform capability, which yes, you need to have this thing. AEC collection, robot structure analysis professional. Okay, this one can link with your Advanced Steel and also can link with your Plant 3D model. Okay. Okay, if I draw first in Revit, then export to Revit can. You want to do the detailing using Advanced Steel? Okay, CCW, export to Plant 3D. Yeah, okay. Because like I mentioned just now, we are using concept of external reference. Okay, so we are using concept of external reference. So when we are using this concept here, XREF, okay, XREF, and I believe AutoCAD also, Revit also can attach, can import or link it. Okay, just the same concept like this XREF. Okay, you can also coordination model. You can insert the Revit file. Okay, just insert here directly. Okay, or you already save in a 3D DWG, depends on your workflow actually. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will publish more on this topic, Plant 3D. Everyone like this topic, I think. Right, so thanks everyone. Thank you for your time. Thanks for joining our free online lesson. Okay, you too, stay safe.